Hey JD, how are you? Pleased to meet you. My name is Hubert. Alan's told me a lot of great things about you. I thought I'd shoot you this quick screen grab video before we spoke, just to give you a chance to go over some of my workflow. I've worked with a lot of conversion from native formats into web optimized formats for video courses and stuff like that, and it used to drive me crazy until I finally nailed down, just really from doing a lot of research and begging other people to see what their settings were and what their tool sets and workflows were. And so I thought I'd share that with you and save you a whole world of struggle. This is currently how I'm doing it. I'm using Handbrake, and so Handbrake is a free program. It's available on PC and Mac. And right now, as you see, I'm running the Mac version. So basically, I want to walk you through the settings that I have. Okay, and so basically, let me just tell you how to use Handbrake. You click on Source, and you point to an original video. So we're going to use, in this example, let's say this wf-welcome-final.mov. Okay, it's well, actually, how about this one? wf-opt-in-video.mov. It's 133 megabytes. Okay, and so that was caught on a, if I recall, it's a Canon Canon T3i, okay, a digital SLR, and processed in iMovies, so nothing fancy, and exported to me, I think, in probably the highest setting. Okay, and I got this MOV file. Okay, and so I'm just going to open it into Handbrake. Okay, now I have a preset set, but that really doesn't matter. I just want to walk you through the settings that I've created on it. Now, very importantly, this destination file setting, you're going to want to hit browse here and navigate to a place where you can save the output. I tend to call it OPT for optimized, but anyway, you give it a different file name so that you can tell which is your optimized one, just for handy reference. Anyway, over here on your output settings, format is MP4. Okay, make sure web optimized is checked. Okay, that's going to come default unchecked. You want to check web optimized. And now here are some other settings here under the video tab. You want the codec to be the H.264. Okay, you want to set the FPS same as source. Okay, and check variable frame rate. Now down over here is where some of the art of this comes along. I wanted to preserve the fidelity of the capture, the person's picture, and so I put it to 1500 average bitrate. Okay, 1500 results in good quality, a slightly higher file size, but if there's a human actor in it, I'll put it up to 1500. If it's a screen grab, a screen recording, no human actor, this can go down to, say, 800 or 600, and you'll see that it really outputs a very small size. Okay, but generally for live action of a presentation, I'll put to 1500. Okay, you want to check two-pass encoding. Okay, and then under audio, this bitrate here will be probably by default higher. I set it down to 128. Okay, you can probably even go lower. I like to set it at, say, 128 because I think that's a good balance. Okay, I leave subtitles alone. I leave chapters alone. But under advanced, I set the reference frames to 4. Okay, now I believe all these other settings are the default ones. Okay, and then after that, I'll go and hit start or add it to the queue and process it. Now, let me just basically show you the result of something like that. So, for example, the file that we were looking at is this one here, wf-welcome-final.mov, and I'm just going to get the info on it. So you see, what was it, the final? Let's see. No, I'm sorry. WF opt-in video is what we're looking at. That's this one. Okay, so let me take a look. Yes, that's the one that's 133, the original. Okay, and here is the original version. I mean the outputted version. Welcome. You know what? I am losing my mind. Hold on. WF welcome final opt-in. Is actually not that one. That's the one that I did. So let me just go back and I apologize. WF opt-in video. Welcome final. Okay, here we go. Welcome final. Okay, maybe I said this before. It's late in the day. I'm losing my mind. The welcome final. Okay. Get info. Welcome final. The original MOV is 123 megabytes. Okay. And the welcome final optimized version, here we go, is 19.4 megabytes. Okay, so it went all the way down from 123 to 19, which is pretty drastic. Okay, and that's pretty amazing. So now here comes the proof part in terms of what they look like. Okay, so what we have here is, let's see, this is the original WF welcome final.mov. Okay, I'm just going to play a few seconds of it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gary Sanchez, and welcome to the...
Now, the optimized version, right here, the very small size one, okay? I'm going to play some of that.
I'm Dr. Gary Sanchez, and welcome to the Y formula. I'm so...
Okay, so, I don't know if you can see from this recording, there is a slight degradation in the optimized one, but really it's hardly noticeable, and the file size is gigantic in terms of the difference. Okay, so you're going to want to write these down or configure your handbrake settings to match mine. Let me go through them again. First off, make sure Web Optimize is checked. MP4 file is selected. Under the video tab, leave it at H.264. Frame rate, same as source. Leave it at variable frame rate. I think that's how it comes. But the average bit rate you want to set to 1500 for a presentation like mine. Okay, the more action, the higher you have to go. And the lower live action, the less you can go. Make sure you check 2-pass encoding. Under audio, bring it down to 128, and under advanced, reference frames 4. Give it a try, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Thanks a lot, JD.